Hi guys, how are you? My name is Nanda Quero. And I'm gonna be showing you one of my favorite looks that I do a lot. Nowadays, we have a photo shoot every day. So we need to highlight some part and we need to keep the other ones matte and with no pores. So I'm gonna be using two of my favorite primers, the Luminizer primer and the Pore Minimizer. So stay with me if you wanna see how I create this look. To start, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the skin with one of my favorite lines. This is DTA 32H, the serum. So I'm gonna start applying this serum on the skin. The way I like to apply this is straight onto the areas under the eyes and the forehead. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the eye cream. A little trick of mine is when I'm doing the face, I apply the eye cream very close to the mouth and in the smile lines. You'll thank me for it. And then we're going with the cream. Now that we have our canvas prepared, we're gonna start with the Pore Minimizer primer. So the Pore Minimizer primer, I'm gonna use it directly onto the most problematic areas of your face. So for me, and usually for my clients, this tends to be around the nose or in the forehead, or sometimes even above your lips and in the chin. So you're gonna take a look in the mirror, and where you see the most texture, that's where we're gonna apply it. For me, I like to go on the back of my hand, and then with my fingers, I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna work it in the specific areas I want. You see that when I apply it, I do tapping motions. It instantly takes away the oiliness. You can see the area is already more matte and she has no pores anymore. Same is gonna go for the center of the forehead and a little bit in the chin. So these are usually the problematic areas or where I want the light to not bounce and not be reflected. And now to work the perfect duo, we're gonna grab the Pore Luminizer. So the Pore Luminizer is gonna give that beautiful glow. We already have that matte finish. It's gonna take care of us the whole day. And now we're just gonna add some dimension. Just letting you know, this primer also has pore minimizing properties. It's a little bit more subtle, so I use it when I want a everyday look, so you don't have to do all of it. You can use this by itself, but it's a special occasion. I'm gonna show you how I do both. You see how we have matte, no pores, and then we are adding a little bit of glow. We're gonna do the same on the other side. On the outside of the forehead, in the nose, especially on the tip of the nose, and on top of the lips. And here you can see how we have that perfect combination of matte and dewy, luminous and poreless. Now we're gonna go ahead and start with the makeup. Regardless, what I love the most is that whether you're going over the Luminizer primer or the Pore Minimizer, the skin looks perfect. The foundation goes with nothing unnoticed under, and it's gonna make your makeup stay longer and perform better. Now that we have the foundation on, I'm gonna go with the concealer. You can see this is the perfect base. No pores, very luminous, bouncing the light where we want to. We're going to go ahead and set the makeup now. I'm adding a little bit of powder under the eyes. So the same effect of adding powder just where we need to. Usually avoiding the areas where I applied the Luminizer primer. Moving over with the blush, I'm gonna go a little bit higher on her cheekbones. We want it to be a very soft glow. Smile a little bit. And if you really want to give that like sun-kissed look, we're gonna go over the nose a little bit, just like a W shape. It's gonna make it look very natural and like sun-kissed. Once we have the blush, we're gonna go ahead and bronze a little bit. I'm gonna go under the cheekbone and go a little bit higher. In the forehead and on the sides of the nose. And then I'm gonna blend. Whatever we have left on the brush, I'm gonna go under the cheekbone. To tie it all together, we're gonna grab a little eyeshadow and we're gonna use it on the lower eyelid. Just a tiny bit, it's gonna go a long way. Just to bring back some color under the eyes. I'm gonna open your eye and give you some dimension. We're gonna use the same, very close to the eyelash, and we're gonna work it towards the end. To tie up this look, we're gonna go for a liner. So here we have it, guys. One of my favorite looks using two of my favorite primers. So if you want to keep learning, go to Dr. Brand. I hope you liked it.